Not at all. Our business forum actually has been established mainly to facilitate and to coordinate the benefit of local contractors in our community. So we are very far from being mafias. A typical member is anyone who has interest in business. It can be construction, it can be your post-construction services like your security, your cleaning. It is also covering members, people who are selling on the street. We call them street vendors. We also cover people who have your corner shops like your salons. All those people are forming part and parcel or database of the members in the business forum. Yes, we do not necessarily say if you do not have a registered business. As long as you express interest in business, we take it from there. Remember, our ancillary duty as the business forum is to make sure that we organize even the guys who are not organized, and ultimately to make them to have their registered business with the proper compliance. That is part and parcel of our duties. The government has been very elementary and very focused on assisting small or up-and-coming contractors, or should I say local SMMEs. So our engagement with the contractor, the main contractor who get the job, we sit down around the table and then we look at how best can he assist the communities, starting from the skills that are local in the community or in the business forum. Typically like brickwork, like plaster, like plumbing and painting. Those are the typical ones. Now, out of the chunk of the money that he has, we look at, obviously there would have been a bill of quantity. The bill of quantity would say 10% is actually going towards painting, 5% is actually going towards brickwork. This is a site, this is a construction site, this is what we are facing on daily basis. So out of that, proportionally, we are able to determine how much of work or how much of the cake would the business forum, or should I say the local business community, benefit out of that. %30 is not clean profit. Actually, the 30% doesn't exist. I mean, even the people who authored the 30%, they are still unable to explain to us what 30% of what. All that we can say is local contractors or the business community in the locality is able to even benefit as high as 70% of the actual lump sum of the project. Depend on how open and how willing the main contractor is willing to assist the local community. The principal contractor's attitude is always, remember they are as well in business. So for them, it's all about cutting costs but getting the job done. So we are always in a deadlock in terms of getting the relevant rate to deliver the required service. So there will always be animosity. We try by all means to arrest such animosities, to arrest such disagreements, because our job is to facilitate and to coordinate the benefit. We have never had such an occurrence, because ourselves, we are the local community. We work very closely with the councillor, or should I say the council office, because the council office is the one that actually introduces the principal contractor. Then from there we interact with the principal contractor. We make sure that there is maximum benefit from different trades, including people who are just looking for labor work. Fortunately, with the Cosmo City Business Forum, we have never been fuzzled or faced by such, because our job is also to assist even the principal contractor, because we are as well business. We are always for business, not anti-business. So there will be dissatisfaction in terms of rates, in terms of allocation of work, whereby the principal contractor is not willing to share some of the trades, or should I say some of the works with the business forums. But we are always trying to engage with the contractors to make sure that there is we find each other in the middle ground. Negotiations actually starts from the allocation, then to the rates, and lastly, our members would also testify, which is one of the key things that we are doing at the Multipurpose Center, which is community development. Our members as well have gathered together to say that let us give back to the community. So there are three things. We negotiate the rates, we negotiate the skills that are relevant from the people who are registered and compliant, and we take it from there. All the way. Actually, we are sometimes, as the executive of the forum, we are having a huge responsibility to even assist those who are not compliant, to make sure that when the contractor comes, everything is leveled. Oh yes, they are actually indeed more than willing to allow the community to participate in their big projects. We have never had any resistance so far.